Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be hitting back, so we'll start off as we do every week with some row movements. So we'll start off with some dumbbell rows, we'll then move on to the T-bar row, and we'll move on to some pull downs, wide grip, narrow grip, single arm, and we'll finish off with some seated rows, again wide grip and narrow grip. So same thing as last week. Let's get to it.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone in progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone in progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Why you be all in my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with it, who lying for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions on bragging about hundreds. Don't go to your places, I know that they sunken. Don't call me your brother, I barely could trust it. I talked to a shorty, she bagging the bugging. And I'ma need all of my dollars on corporate, so hand me the money, I divvy the pie. I'ma give all of my people a portion to build them a fortune. I'm flipping the ride. I can't be mixy when iffy the vibe. And 40 on 50 is really the time. Why is you all on my phone like you want me? Like you wasn't pushing the kid to the side. I don't know if you thinking I'm blind. Cross on my crosses and dot on my eyes. Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures. I know it's a lesson, that's one of the wise. Dubbing the mixes I'm mixing, I know I've been missing. I needed some personal time. All the pictures, dimensions, I don't with your digits. I mean it, I'm staying inside. Cause they got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone in progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone in progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it.
Okay, that's oh crap. That's three sets of dumbbell rows done. I'm not sure how to feel about those. They felt pretty easy, but at the same time, I'm not sure, especially at top set, I'm not sure just how good each of the reps were. I'll have to review that back. I've kind of felt the same about that last week, and then whenever I look back, the sets look pretty good, or the reps look pretty good. Not perfect by any means, but they look pretty good. So I think we'll maybe call it at that. I think that's one set less than we did last week, but we did 30, 32 and a half, 35, so we just pyramided up. In fact, no, I'm going to do one more set of this, but I'm going to drop down to the 32 and a halves. Yeah, so we went up to a top weight, and then we'll drop back a weight, and we'll do another set just to make sure that, just to make sure that we've at least matched intensity from last week. So we'll do that, and then we'll head on to the T-bar rows. Alright, that was a final set there. I actually felt that set was pretty good. every rep was good, and then the last few reps were sloppy, but that's what you expect when you're coming near the end of what you've got in the tank. Anyway, so I actually think I might have upped the intensity ever slightly there from last week, because I'm pretty sure it did. It was 4 sets of 10 reps with last week's weight, which was 30, 30, 32 and a half, 35. This week I went 30, 32 and a half for 12, 35, 32 and a half for 12 again. So I think I've added another 4 reps in there, plus one of those sets was with a heavier weight. So that's actually would constitute quite a big jump in intensity, which is what we're looking for. Again, we'll have to review back and see just how good the reps, the quality of the reps were, but they felt okay. I think it was maybe a wee bit far up on the bench in that last set. It felt a bit sort of strange, but that's just my own setup was wrong. Right, let's head over now to the T-bar row. We'll set up for the T-bar row, and we'll do some work there. So last week we got up to, what was it, 55. We got up to 55 kilos on the T-bar row. So we'll see how that feels, and let's see what we can manage there this week. All right, let's go. Okay, that's us finished with T-bar rows. I'm actually really happy with how that went. That felt easier than it did last week, but it was 2.5 kilos heavier than what it was last week. Yeah, really pleased with, really pleased with how that went out this week. Really pleased. Just an aside, in case any of you are wondering why I don't use the 20 kilo plates and I use the 10s instead, there's 2 reasons. Number one, it gives you just that wee bit of extra range of motion, although in saying that, you're getting the extra range of motion at the top of the rep, which isn't ideal. You want to try and get your range of motion in the stretch position. If you can increase in the stretch position, it's much better. The second reason, and probably the more important reason, if I'm being honest, is that by loading up the 10s, the weight, the centre of gravity of the weight, moves further away from where you're going to be pulling it from, and the further away you make that centre of gravity, essentially the more stress the muscle will feel. It becomes heavier as such, just because of where you're pulling in relation to where the weight is. Now, if you don't have access to lighter weights like that, or you prefer just to use the 20s, which is a perfectly fucking valid way of working, what you can do to get the exact same effect is to use your handles further down on the T-bar. Move your handle. So we move this, instead of having this up right where the weight's, where I'm pulling it from, where the weight sort of attaches to the end of the bar, you can actually move further down the bar and pull it from further down, and it'll have the exact same effect. You're moving the centre of gravity away from the point where you're pulling from, which effectively increases the amount of load that you're having to you're having to exert to lift the weight up. So just a wee tip for you. Anyway, let's get set up here for some pull downs. Alright, I think I'm gonna fucking throw caution to the wind here again and stick another 5 kilos in this and see if I can get it. To be honest, I don't know, I'm not overly confident, but fuck it, we might as well try. Yeah, some of those reps didn't feel the greatest, but we'll see. Oftentimes that's the way it feels. You're in the middle of a fucking rep and you feel like you're just swinging on the weight, but when you look back at it, you can actually see yourself. You know, you can see the rep happening more smoothly or better than you had in your head. Perception can be a funny old thing that way. So come on. So let's stick another fucking 5 kilos in this, and we'll see how bad I can get my fucking form. Okay, they were definitely not pretty reps, but it is what it is. We got 10 anyway, so with that, fuck. Right, we'll go to narrow grips here. Narrow grips, you tend to be a bit stronger in the narrow grip pull down, so we'll just stick with this weight on the narrow grip and see how heavy it feels. If we need to, we can always drop it back for sets 2 and 3, but I'm pretty confident we should be able to do something with this weight. Alright, so I've just reviewed the footage back of that last set. Initially I was gonna drop back to 65 kilos, but I'm going to stick with the 67 and a halves because the last couple of reps weren't the best, but the first part of this set looked okay, so I'm going to stick at that weight for this set, and then we'll maybe I'll have another look back at the video and maybe drop back to 65 or even 62 or even 60 if we need to for the last set. But yeah, let's start set number 2. Alright, that felt pretty much the same as the last set. The first couple of reps felt good, and the last 2 or 3 felt really sloppy. I'll have a look back again. I might actually just stick with this weight. We'll see. I'll have a look back at the reps and see how much I'm swinging on those last few reps, and make a judgment call from there. Alright, so I've just looked back at the footage there of that last rep, and to be honest, I'm swinging a bit too much, so especially in the last sort of 3 or 4 reps, 3 reps anyway. I've dropped the weight down to 62.5 kilos, and we'll just try and take the swinging out of it that little bit, reduce it down. The tendency is whenever you start to swing, the reason why you're swinging is essentially to give yourself a bit of momentum to hit the squeeze at the top of the rep, to make the squeeze at the top of the rep easier, or bottom of the rep, depending on what way you want to work that. But whenever you do that, essentially what you're doing is you're missing the initial contraction whenever you're stretched, whenever the muscle's stretched, but you want to try to avoid that if you can. So you do. So we've reduced the weight down, and we'll see what we can accomplish now with a little bit later weight in this final set. They felt like pretty good reps. Still yeah, it was tough enough toward the end. But that always happens when you tighten your form up. You can make reps more difficult, even when you've got a lighter weight on, just by going slower, trying to keep your form tight. So different ways to skin the cat, as it were. Right, let's move on to single arm pull downs now.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it, you know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic, keep them out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah.
Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease, but I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy, I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this, freedom is priceless, spread just like a virus, living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it, go on and take your aim, yeah.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show.
So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough.
I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And
Alright, that's a wrap for back. Pretty good workout. We increased the intensity in the dumbbell, the chest supported dumbbell rows and the T-bar rows. The pull downs, I think, remained about the same as last week. Maybe added a couple of kilos on the wide grip pull down, and then pretty much maintained where I was at with the neutral grip or the narrow grip pull down. And again on the seated rows, we pretty much maintained where we were at. So all in all, pretty good. A small increase in weight, not as big an increase as we had last week, but that's to be expected as we move deeper now into sort of the back half of the mesocycle. Fatigue's starting to ramp up, so we're going to expect any progress and increases in intensity to drop off, which is perfectly normal. We know whenever we start to hit a hard plateau, which it may happen next week, it may be the week after, it may not be until week 8, but in the next few weeks we'll hit like a bit of a hard plateau, and at that stage we know it's time, right? We need to have a bit of a deload week. But all in all, everything's going pretty good. I'm now past my last deload, past the levels of intensity and the levels of weight that I was using on pull down, seated rows, and T-bar rows, and dumbbell rows. So every exercise within the back workout, we're now past our previous best. On legs, we're past our previous best on the leg extension and the leg curl, and we're sitting at our previous best with the leg press. I'm hopefully going to surpass that next week, and the same with on chest day. We're one rep away from being at our top number of reps and weight for flat presses. We've already surpassed our best weight on the dumbbell flies, especially now that I've started to use a lower amount of weight than what I was doing pre-deload, but it's much deeper, so it's a much fuller range of motion, that's better. If you're getting a better range of motion, you're doing better. So yeah, everything's going in the right direction. Like I said, in the next few weeks we're probably going to hit that plateau, and that'll be our cue for okay, time to take a deload. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you've liked and enjoyed the video, feed the anabolic algorithm with the likes, the comments, shares, subscribes, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy.